Hey crew, so we're going to wrap up our story about Maggie the One-Eyed Peregrine Falcon by talking about the solution and what happened to solve the problem. So yesterday we talked about what the problem was, and you guys did an awesome job responding to that prompt, and you told me that the problem was that Maggie flew into a building, she broke the tip of her beak off, and she lost her eye. So today we're going to talk about the solution. So what happened to solve that problem and who helped solve that problem. So our target today is I can identify the solution in Maggie, the One-Eyed Peregrine Falcon. So we're going to start kind of in the middle of our story because we're focusing on just the solution. And I'm going to read a few pieces to you to get you reacquainted with who helped her and what they did to help her. So remember, she ran into the building, she fell down onto the ground, and Maggie realizes that her beak hurts. Her eyes aren't working right. What's wrong with her? Maggie cries out in fear and pain. Special people come and pick her up. They seem to know what to do. She is put inside a crate and taken out of the city. The people move her into a building. They call the place a wildlife hospital. They bring her to a quiet room and lift her from the crate. Maggie shivers in fright. They shine a light in her eyes and stretch out her wings. They poke her with something sharp and take pictures of her. Maggie is too tired to fight. She lets them care for her. Days pass and the doctors keep checking on Maggie. She learns that her left eye was damaged when she hit the building, plus the tip of her beak broke off. So that was the problem, right? She hit the building, she had some damage to her eye and the tip of her beak. So this is what the doctors decided to do. The doctors decide that the eye will never heal. They give Maggie medicine that makes her tired. Then, while Maggie is asleep, the doctors carefully remove the injured eye. When Maggie wakes, there is less pain. She can see, but everything looks different. Maggie is glad that the pain is gone, but she misses her parents' nest. She misses being outdoors. Outside feels much better than inside. So remember, she got to go outside, she stretched her wings, she felt the sun on her feathers, but then she realized that she will never be able to return to the wild because she is missing her eye, she can't hunt because peregrine falcons need both eyes to hunt. So the people tell Maggie that she will be an education bird. She will live at the wildlife center and she will teach children and adults about peregrine falcons. This news makes Maggie happy. She has learned to like it there. Thanks to Maggie, these children and their parents are learning to respect nature and, most importantly, to protect it. Maggie has become an education bird, and every day she will spread the word. All right, so think again about our target. So we're talking about the solution, and you're going to be on page 7 in your response journal. And again, you're using evidence from the text, so things that we read about in our story, to support your thinking. So we're answering the question, who helps the bird and how does this solve the problem? So tell me, using evidence from the text, who helps the bird and how does that solve the problem? So the people that helped her, the who, did a couple different things to help her, right? They did a few things to help solve the problem. So tell me about who helped her and how it solved the problem. When you're done, draw me a little picture about the solution. And remember, first grade, when you're writing, you're paying attention to the big 6, okay? You guys know what the big 6 are. You should be going back and looking at your own writing and your own sentences to make sure that you've met all of the big 6 criteria. When you guys are done, take a picture of this page, upload it to Dojo, and I'll send you some feedback.